In this presentation, we will discuss two different problems on Hess diagrams. So without any further delay, let's get started. Here is problem 1. Draw the Hess diagram for the greater than or equal to relation on set S which consists of these elements, right? So we have set S and relation R. Relation R is nothing but set of all ordered pairs A, B such that A is greater than or equal to B. So we have a greater than or equal to relation, right? And this relation is defined on set S. Now we know that R is a partial order and hence S, R is a poset. There is no doubt about this. R is a partial order. You can verify this on your own. And obviously relation R is greater than or equal to relation. The bottommost vertex in the Hess diagram must be the largest element in set S. There is no doubt about this. We must select the bottommost vertex in the Hess diagram from this set S. And this element is going to be the bottommost vertex because we already know that the bottommost vertex from set S must be selected according to the relation. And relation is greater than or equal to relation. We know that 5 is related to every other element in this set. And obviously 0 cannot be selected as the bottommost vertex because 0 is not related to any other element. You can see that 5 is greater than 4, 5 is also greater than 3, 5 is also greater than 2. And obviously 5 is the greatest element in this relation. Therefore 5 is selected as the bottommost vertex in the Hess diagram. Okay, it must be very clear to you, right? Now here's how all the vertices looks like. These vertices are nothing but the representatives of these elements, right? 5 is the bottommost vertex here and 0 is the topmost vertex here, right? Now we know that 5 is related to 4, so we can draw an edge from 5 to 4, and it must be well noted that 4 is not related to 5, right? Also 5 is related to 3, but we must select the topmost element in this chain. We have learned this from the previous lecture when we have learned that how to draw the Hess diagram in the easiest way possible. We must select the topmost element in this chain. Here we know that 4 is related to 3 as well, so we can draw an edge from 4 to 3. Right? Also, we know that we can draw an edge from 5 to 3, but we have drawn an edge from 4 to 3 and we have eliminated the possibility for drawing a transitive edge, right? That is why we must select the topmost element in the chain. Now in this chain, the topmost element is 3. So we must select this element, right? And we must draw an edge from this vertex to this vertex because 3 is related to 2. And obviously we know that 3 is greater than or equal to 2. That's why I've drawn an edge from 3 to 2, right? And in this chain, the topmost element is 2. And we know that 2 is related to 1. Therefore, we can draw an edge from 2 to 1. And finally, we can draw an edge from 1 to 0. This is how the Hess diagram looks like, right? And there are no transitive edges in this diagram. You can clearly see. And obviously, this relation R is a total order, right? You can see a chain-like structure is formed, right? Therefore, this relation R is a total order. Every element is comparable here because every two elements are comparable in this relation. Fine. Now we will try to draw the Hess diagram using the predefined procedure which we have already seen in the previous lecture. Let's start with the directed graph. Okay. And this is how the directed graph looks like. I would not encourage you to draw this diagram because this is quite a messy looking diagram, right? But I've drawn this because I want to show the complete procedure. So start with the directed graph and then remove self loops. Remove all the self loops. After this, you must remove all transitive edges, right? Here you can see this is a transitive edge, so we can remove this. Then this is also a transitive edge because 5 is related to 4, 4 is related to 3, 3 is related to 2. Then obviously 5 is related to 2, right? So we can remove this edge. After this, we can remove this edge also, then this edge, then we can remove this edge also because obviously 4 is related to 2 because 4 is related to 3 and 3 is related to 2, right? So we can remove this edge. Apart from this, we can remove this edge, then this edge, and then this edge, and then we can remove this edge, and then finally we can remove this edge as well, right? After this, we can remove all arrows which are pointing upwards, right? And this is the final result so obtained. So I would prefer that you must always draw the Hess diagrams using the easiest way possible. So this is how the Hess diagram looks like. This is our final result, right? Now let's discuss problem 2. Draw the Hess diagram for the divisibility on the set S, which consists of these elements 2, 3, 5, 10, 11, 15, 25. Relation R is nothing but set of all ordered pairs A, B such that A divides B. This is according to the question, right? Now we will try to draw the Hess diagram for this relation. Okay? This relation is a partial order and obviously S, R is a poset, right? You can check this and we already know this actually, right? Now let's try to draw the Hess diagram for this relation. First we'll place all these points. You can see that 2, 5, 3 and 11 are placed at the bottommost position and 10, 25 and 15 are placed at the topmost position. Why is that so? You can see that 2 divides 10, 3 divides 15 and 5 divides 25. 5 also divides 10, 5 also divides 15. This is true, right? 2, 3 and 5 can be selected as the bottommost elements, right? Also, we have to place 11 somewhere. 11 is not related to any other element. That's why I have placed it over here, right? And 10, 25 and 15 are placed at the topmost position because they are not related to any other element. They are not dividing any other element, right? We know that 2 divides 10, therefore I can place an edge between 2 and 10. After this, we can draw an edge from 5 to 25 and then 3 to 15. And we also know that we can draw an edge from 5 to 10 and 5 to 15. Right? So in this way, we can draw the Hess diagram. Isn't that simple? And obviously, no edges can be drawn from this vertex because 11 is not related to any other element, right? And no element is related to this element. That is why no edge is drawn from this element to any other element. This is our Hess diagram, right? Now, here is an homework problem for you. Draw the Hess diagram for the divisibility on the set 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13. And this set 1, 2, 3, 6, 12, 24, 36, 48. Okay friends, this is it for now. Thank you for watching this presentation.